Okay, today we're going to paint a couple of Star Wars Black Series figures. So I've got a big one and a small one. So I've got little Luke on Dagobah with a gun under his chin for some reason, and Jynn Erso from Rogue One. So these Black Series figures are now appearing in all the cheap shops over here in the UK. So I think this was like a couple of quid, and this was actually, I think this was £1.99 as well, from Home Bargains. So let's get them out of the box and we'll have a look and see if we can do the faces on them. Okay, so little Luke out of his package. He's very posable. We've got far too many joints, to be honest. He comes with spare hands, Han Solo style blaster, a lightsaber. Weirdly on this one they've moulded it with like a thicker tip there, you see. Normally lightsabers are just straight rods on the toys and a lightsaber hilt. Jynn Erso, you can take off her sort of Bedouin style scarf, so I think I might just leave that off and paint her like this. She's weirdly, he's smaller and he's got less paint slop than this one. Sort of the neck is really badly done. The body's not too bad. So what we're going to do first is perhaps try and get the heads off. Oh, Luke's head comes off. Jynn Erso's probably not going to come off, is it? No, Jynn might have to be painted on the figure. So all we're going to do first is pardon me, undercoat, and for that I'm not use my normal Citadel Cadian Flesh Tones layer, and that's lightened with some Vallejo Light Flesh. So paint her fingers, so I'll do that. I'll paint Luke and then we'll come back and we'll start shading. Okay, so both faces have now been undercoated, so now I'm going to use my Repaints Flesh Shade and just run that into the sort of crevices and creases on the face. And this is where usually a male figure takes this process better than a female figure does, because generally female figures are moulded with very, very smooth faces, whereas poor old men, wrinkly as an old buttock. Okay, so we'll see how that comes out. Might need another coat on the larger figures, sometimes they do. There we go, let that dry, we'll come back. Okay, so the shading's dry, so all we're going to do is blend it in, and to do that we're just using a slightly lightened version of the flesh shade and then an almost dry brush. You've seen me do this before. So I'll do that and I'll do Luke, and then we'll come back and we'll add some detail. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of red on the cheeks just to bring out some warmth. Just my fist on, and this is super dry brush. Hardly any paint on it at all. Just wipe it all off so that it's just almost nothing. Gonna bring up a photo of Jynn, see whether she wears lipstick. Yeah, a little bit, not heavy though, so we go. And then we're going to do the eyeballs. I'm going to use my thinner brush. There we go. And then while that's drying, I'm going to run some more Michael and Flesh shade just into the mouth, because we've lost a bit of the, I'll put the lip colour on, we've lost a bit of the definition. So there we go, so we'll look at that. I think just another tiny bit on the eyes. Okay, so we'll let that dry and we'll come back. Okay, so Mark Hamill has blue eyes, and the actress who plays Jynn Erso has green eyes, according to the pictures I've just spotted. So let's have a go at that. So for the green, I'm going to use Wag Flesh. Not too bad. Not too much bogging. And then McCraggy blue. Good old McCraggy blue for Luke's eyes. It's going to be even more difficult because he's got tiny, tiny, tiny little eyes on his little. That's not bad. Okay, goody goody. Right, so while that's drying, I'm going to start blocking the hair in. So for Jynn, we need probably on fang. That's not too bad. So what I'm going to do is block that in, but what I will do with this colour is do her eyebrows. Brilliant. I'm going to do Luke's eyebrows. I'm going to use the same colour, even though he's got lighter hair, I'm going to use the same colour. So I'm going to block Jyn's hair in Rhinox side, and then Luke's I am going to do, because he's lighter, so I'm going to do a slightly lightened version of Mornfang. Probably mix some Xandri dust in it. So I'll do that and we'll come back. Okay, so I've blocked the hair in, it's still drying. So we're going to paint the pupil and the line above the eye. For that, we're just going to use Abaddon Black. So all that's really left to do is, when we come back, when the hair is dry, we're going to dry brush some Xandri dust and white over Luke's, and some Mornfang and probably Xandri dust over Jynn Erso's. All I've done is do a bit of dry brushing very lightly over the body. Luke's body, I've painted the arms, done some dry brushing and some shading on the legs. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, we'll come back in a second and hopefully we should be close to the end. Okay, the hair is dry, so we're going to dry brush it. I've got a little visitor. Hello. She might try and grab my lap, but so we're going to dry brush Jyn's hair with some Mornfang, which is slightly lighter brown. Detail quite nicely. Cat wants to come on, come on, come on. Up, 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 up. go. That's the cat. What are you doing, cat? You're gonna get paint all over you. Well, as you can see, painting's interrupted. What are you doing? All the grace of a fridge up a mountain. Bless her. Okay, and we're gonna do some Xandri dust on Luke, and I'm also going to do Xandri dust on her just to bring out some of the highlights. Cat's coming back. Come on. Come on. It's just wandering up and down the workbench. Come on, come get my lap. Okay. Does anyone else have this cat helping issues? Bless her, she means well. Right. Xandri dust, which is a sort of tan colour. It's not dry enough. Hold on, let me come back. I'll settle the cat down, come back. Okay, cat settled down a little bit. So okay, so we're going to pop them together and we'll come back and see what they finish like. Okay, so they're finished, so I think they come out quite well. Luke looks really good. I'm not a great fan of these massive joints, but there's not a lot we can do on that. So like I say, I've dry brushed the hair. Face looks quite good. Just a bit of dry brushing, a bit of tidying up on here. Quite a nice Luke and Dagobah gear. And then Jynn Erso actually come out quite well. It's not a bad likeness, a little bit soft on the likeness on this one, but certainly looks better than it did, and certainly looks better than having the horrible plastic headscarf. You could probably paint that to do something, but I think it looks better. She didn't wear it that much in the film. And again, I done is some dry brushing on the tunic, some dry brushing on the gun. So yeah, I think they came out really well. If you want to see more of these repainting videos, then please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there's any figures that you'd like to see me do. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.